nice and washed. Probably won't last long with all this snow melting and ice and salt and all that garbage on the roads. So almost after a whole year in the van using the rocket stove, that little thing, I finally gave in and bought a 2-burner stove at Walmart for $49, I believe. We'll see if it works. I'm hoping it's not too big to use inside the way I use the other one, but we'll see. If it doesn't work too well, it's only $49, and I'll keep it for whenever I cook outside, and I'll buy a 1-burner stove to cook inside with. So we'll see what happens. Alright, here he is. My new stove. This thing is ginormous, and I have no idea where I'm going to put this. I'll find a spot for it. Yep. This is going to be a lot better than what I had before. You know, lower center of gravity, bigger. I can do 2 things at the same time. That'll work. The challenge is finding a place to store it. And the way I designed the van, I didn't really design the van to cook inside much. Although, you know, the last few months being so cold outside, you know, I can't really, you know, go outside and cook. It's too cold. So I got to do it in here, and you got to do what you got to do when you're hungry. You know, I can't just go out and eat all the time. That's not feasible. Besides, you know, I like to cook. I like to do it myself as much as possible. So I was going to get a 1-burner stove. I might still get that if this turns out to be too big. But yeah, for $49, I think it was $49. That's not too bad. I can still put the cooler lid over here as a base, and then put this on top of that, and I think it's going to work. Now I just got to find a place to store this sucker. Maybe I can Velcro it to the ceiling. Like that. And then I'll be hitting my head on that. I could almost fit it in there. I could, but I need my utensils and my spices. So the way I designed this when I built my cabinets, I have the Coleman 1-stove burner, but it's the one that goes on top of these bottles, right? And it's pretty wide, but I don't like it because it's you know, it sits, you know, I put a pot in here and it sits so high up. I'm always afraid it's going to tip, so I don't use that in the van. You've seen my little rocket stove. I mean, this thing works great. I just love it. I mean, this is a go-to thing. If I ever go backpacking or something, this is a go-to stove. I mean, this canister will last me for about a month. and I do, sometimes I use it twice a day. So it's been lasting me about about a month. So the problem with it is that the surface is not that big, and my skillet or whatever I use sits up high here, you know, up high off the I don't want to say the ground, but off the cooler lid. Anyway, it served its purpose. Now I'll try this one. Maybe I'll even try it today. Do a little meal later today and see what happens. And I just, you know, I just gotta find a place for it. I think I may have a place over here on my left, but we'll have to see. So I think that's where I'm going to keep my stove. It fits perfectly in there. Let's just go over the instructions again, since I never used this thing. I think it's in there. This is going to be a hassle having to put together every day. Why doesn't it go in? There you go. Oh, that was scary. I had the burner was open. Let's open this up. Alright, so first thing, this does not fit inside the cooler lid, so I had to flip the lid upside down, or the right side up, I guess. But even so, it's still a little flimsy in there. I don't know if I'm going to keep this lid thing as a table. I may have to get something else now. Don't know what. All right. So since this is the first time that I'm using this stove, I'm going to have my fire thing. What do you call it? I can't think anymore, you know? This is because I'm getting older. Fire extinguisher. Jeez. I know. I never used this thing before. I hope this is... That's not going to work. Darn it. There you go. Okay. It works! But now I gotta get my other things together. Ow! All right. We can bring that down. Keep it quiet. Roasted lentil, roasted vegetable lentil, and roasted red pepper. I don't think I'm going to have. Why is that so jittery? All right. Vegetarian classic. Garbanzo beans. Okay, so I don't have a lot of choices. I thought I had more soup. Vegetarian vegetable or vegetable lentil with roasted red peppers. I'm gonna have this one. tillage. Can't do that yet, can I? All right, I like it. It's going to be a pain to set up every day, every time I want to use it, and then to break everything apart, but so far I like it. So after almost a year, so almost after a whole year in the van using the, what do you call it? Yeah. So many places I can, blah.